Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan. We're playing the Oases. As a reminder, this is 12 victory points. There's no special victory points, but the desert does yield a whole bunch of potential treasures. So we will be looking to potentially take advantage of those. Let's take a look here. We're in the second position. Hmm. I mean, the 839, yeah. Probably would have been my first choice as well. I think as a secondary spot, I'd probably take something like this. The 6, 10, 11 here. Just because I want all the resources. I think that's pretty useful. And again, we're going to get bricks somewhere. So I do kind of like that. I'm going to take the 6, 10, 11. We're going to point out. But I think he's in a really good spot. So we're going to hope maybe there's some gold in them hills. Since really that's how you play the Oases. You run to the middle here and just hope for the best. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, though. I mean, any of these spots, we're going to get one of them. Unless yellow does something really bizarre. So I think we did pick correct here. And again, having that ore is very nice. I think I would prefer something on this 6. But if I have to take a 255, that's also fine. Could also potentially take a 6, 5, 11. That's not bad. Or again, it really depends where they place. That little extra tick of ore isn't bad, though. Okay. Okay. That's fine. And do they go 10, 4, 3? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Gotta be kidding me. Figures. Figures, guys. What do you do? Sometimes that is just what happens. Okay. Fine. Well. Figures. Okay, we're going to take this. Now, here's a big question. Do we point down? Or do we point... It's a little risky pointing down. If he gets that, we're in trouble. I think we point up. Yeah, I'm going to point up. I think there's a chance he takes this. I still think this is probably better. But you just never know. And I don't want to be a fool here. So we'll see. But yeah, that's a bummer. Total bummer. But with that said, he's probably only going to get one of these areas. Now, he already got the gold mine, which sucks. So he's already got an instant road. Yeah. Only got a wool, actually. Which I guess makes sense. Yeah, they need the wool. Does slow him down a tick. I do like my matching 6s. So we'll hope there's a ton of 6s here to start, and we can really just kind of plow through. Since that is what we're going to need. It's probably going to be more room toward the south here. But again, we will see. Let's see. It might be the computer picking here. I wouldn't be surprised if the computer takes this. But again, the computer very well could take this as well. See what they do, and if I should have pointed south here. Like, yeah, they did. Okay, we made the right decision. All right. I'm happy with that. So this might turn into a one-on-one duel. Just fine. If the green player is out of it. It's going to be an interesting one-on-one kind of duel here. Since, as you know, the computer generally doesn't do anything if that's what's going on. We'll see. They're already having some connection issues. So not ideal how I'd like to play this. But I'll say this. At least... with our setup, we're in a much better place to maybe get an early city, which could really be a game changer for us. But that would be ideal. Maybe we could 7 up this, or city up this 6, 11, 10. Could be good. Could be good. Again, you know what? I think I'm going to start... this happened with the last Seafarers game we played. I'm kind of changing my mind on something. Now, I still like playing or wheat sheep, but there's a point where on a map like the Oases and a map like Treasure Islands, I think it's actually more worth it to explore um, than it is to build up. Now, that's not to say we can't win like that. It has to be a happy medium. But I think ideally, with any of these treasures, it's really only those two maps. It's just so valuable that it's completely worth taking advantage of and doing what we can. All right, we'll take a sheep there. That's fine. You know, I'm actually going to buy a card with that. You're plenty. Okay. Could be pretty useful. So they've got 2 bricks. We'll keep an eye out. They went up. That's not bad for us because, again, that does potentially open up the south here. If we can sneak into that 4, it's never a bad thing. Another 4. So nothing going on there. We'll pass. Need some 6s. Now, of course, they also share this 6 with me, which, you know, isn't great. But we'll see. We got 10. Hey, we're almost at a city. Yeah, I'll take that. We're gonna city up here. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Let's do it. I'm gonna get a brick. Let's do it. Perfect. All right. So I got the brick just because if a 6 rolls, I'm gonna have 2 roads to play with instead of 1. And I like that a lot better. Already 2 ore here, so yeah, early city's a big deal. Not to mention, there's a lot of room here to really kind of go back and start hurting some people. Ooh, it hits them. That's a break. It's been like a million 4s, but neither myself nor Nurse Jackie has that. This do us a lot of good. 3. So yeah, just slow start here. But again, I'm not that disappointed with how this is going thus far. 10. Hey, we're a weed away. Can I get this? What do we get? Come on, green. How about this? Huh? We'll pass. Hey, if we get 1-9 here, I'll take a double city early start. That'd be huge. Huge. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I make daily Catan gameplay videos, daily content for you. Catan all the time. I love Catan. So if you love Catan too, do consider subscribing to the channel. Like the videos, make comments. I do like responding as much as I can. So I already think that's a mistake. Robbing from the computer there. You all know how I feel about that. I just don't think it's worth it. I really don't. I don't think it's worth it. I think you just go straight on and attack as much as you can. Well, I don't love this. What can we do with this? Anybody? Do I hold with that? No, I don't. As much as it sucks, I'm gonna go. You know, I am gonna hold. I don't love it. I don't love it. There's been like no rolls here. Another 10. All right. Hey, you know what? It was actually probably not a bad thing that we held. There's been so many 10s. Okay. Didn't quite happen for us. It's fine. Again, worst case, I just lose all these. That's not that big of a deal. I'm going to hit the 5. I am actually going to hit the computer. There's really no reason for me to hit this other player. They're not doing anything. We're at 6. That's a little slow. It's a little boring. But you know what? I'm okay with that. At this point, being a little boring isn't the end of the world. And again, if they're going to keep hitting the computer, great. There we go. That's what we want. So It's kind of a win-win. So, you know, we actually didn't do the wrong thing. There hasn't been a single 6 yet, which is astounding. We're going to city again. 0 6s in 24 rounds. So, another 10, though. Jeez. And man, there's been a lot of 4s. So, hey, the second a 6 decides to roll, sure, we'll take it. That'll be a big deal. So, let's see what happens. Another freaking 10. My goodness. I'm going to hold. So it's going to happen eventually. 8. Nothing. This is like comical. This is so slow. All right, they're finally gone. Thank goodness. 7. Okay. Great. I'm going to hit here. I'm going to hit the computer. It's going to pass. Like, I don't know. Like, what would you do in this situation? Finally. Sheesh. Okay. We finally get some wood. Thankfully. All right. That is interesting. That does make it a little less likely I'm going to go bother going in here. To tell you the truth, I might just go double back. I mean, you know, it's kind of weird, but like, why not? You know, it's like, I can go back in here, get some of these goodies. I guess I could go in here, explore, but there's like already all this other spots on the board. Yeah, let me just go do that. I mean, why not? Why not? I'm going to buy a card. I think we're in really good shape. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me to go all the way back and go in here when they're only at 2. They don't have any settles. They're missing a bunch of resources. I mean, I can really just clamp down here and I'll just win the game this way. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this will get me a settle. And we're going to city it immediately. So that's big. Build another road. We got the longest road already. Not yet, but we're going to get there. Yeah, I mean, this game's basically over. I mean, like, there's really very little I have to do other than just kind of keep doing what I'm doing. So I do think that was a bit of a mistake by Nurse Jackie here playing the 6. It didn't do them any good. Hits me. That's fine. And again, I think the computer is almost more of a threat. I'm going to hit the computer again. I do kind of want to give them a little bit of a break, to tell you the truth. I feel bad. Oh, hey, we get ore, finally. Good. We'll pass. 6, perfect. Again, it's free roads, free goodies for me. I'm thrilled. I'll take it. I'll take it. We get up to this, say, 9, 10, 11. Love that. Yeah, go crazy. Go get the free stuff. That's a good deal for them. I mean, again, I don't really... I mean, I gotta settle here. I gotta settle here. I gotta settle here. I don't need to do that much. And if, again, they want to have all this treasure, go nuts. It's fine. I just don't think it matters. I think we're too far ahead. I say that. Well, you never know. Never know. But again, I mean, what would you guys rather have? You know, there's all these goodies. The only thing I think we're lacking, another city potentially. Again, maybe we can even grab something in here. Is that? Did we get an 11 here? What do we get? 9. More wheat. Yeah, okay. I mean, do I go in? Nah, not really. No, not gonna bother. Take it. Take the settle. Happy with that. It's fine with me. 7 points. All right. I'm just gonna keep doing what we're doing. 12 points. It's all we need. We basically have the longest road on lock. Pretty much whenever we want it. We just have to keep building roads. We're already almost there. Really, all we really probably need to do is build one more settle, buy some cards, and call it a day. I mean, there's just not that much we really need to do. Now, I say that This still isn't that scary, but we'll see. Especially if they're going to buy some cards here. Now, again, my biggest problem is I don't have a lot of wheat. I think that's my biggest issue here. I guess I could go in here and get some goodies, but 10 more goodies. I mean, that's, yeah. Let's buy another settle. I mean, why not? It's like a little goofy. Okay. We're at 8. Okay, so really, what do we need? More wood. Okay. So now, maybe we'd go to the wood port or something. So I need a place to use this stuff. That, I don't know where I want to go with it just yet. Because again, yeah, this is all nice. We have all this ore, great. But, gotta hold. So again, they have a really weak, they're at their 3. Like, don't let this mislead you. They're not a 5, they're a 3. They're a 2, we're at 8. Like, yeah, that's what they should do. Hit the wheat, that's fine. But again, I think my production's gonna make it so it doesn't even matter. Now, I don't have any 8s, which is a little annoying. I don't have any 5s either. That's also really annoying. So, we'll see. As long as they keep getting those rolls, though, they're going to be fine. If 8s and 5s roll the rest of this game, we're going to lose. If any other number rolls, I think we're in great shape. Okay, there's some cards. Okay, here we go. So 6 is a big deal. Let's roll. Great. All right. Let's get rid of that. That. Well, hit that. Gonna hit you. Take the wheat. I'm gonna do a double road here. I think I go Woodport, to tell you the truth. I think that's right. Because Woodport gives me an avenue to unload all this extra wood that I'm going to get inevitably. Yeah, it sucks. They take that. That's okay. Again, I still think we're so far ahead it doesn't matter. Yeah. Because again, that can get me the road. It's not a problem. 4 is nice. Can I get a wheat? Maybe? I don't know. I never know. Maybe the computer will just give us to us. You never know. All right. Gonna double road. Let's just take the road now. Let's take the road. Just hold on to it. No reason not to. Again, 1-6 rolls and we're back in business. The 1-8 we don't have. Doesn't help. But again, I think we're so far ahead, I just don't think it matters. 11. There you go. Boom. Love that. So much wheat. Another 8. Again, doesn't help us, but it's not the end of the world. Do this. Do I buy a card? Yeah, why not? Okay, road building doesn't really help me. The one thing I don't need. 11's nice. Yeah, the road building's the one thing I don't need. Because again, ideally, we just out-army them and just win the game like that. Which, certainly a possibility. Again, it's only to 12 points. This is a 1v1 game. I'd love to get this out of the way. 6, again, might not even matter here if we just build this. Let's see what rolls. No 7s. 5. All that wheat, though. Yeah, let's take this. This should basically end the game. Because now what do we need? We need, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're basically going to have a settle here. Let's just roll. I mean, I think we extend just because why not? Well, maybe we just win the game if we go here. Do we try it? I don't want her to take the road back. So I'm just going to go build 2 roads down here. Let's hold. I mean, we're 1 away. 1 away. Oh, that would have done it. But again, we have the wood port. So all we need is a 3, a 6, or another 9, or only win the game. And again, this basically solidifies the road for us. Woodopoly? Okay, 6. All right. All right. I mean, maybe I think we did the right thing, actually, now in retrospect. 3 still wins the game, theoretically, unless she can pick. Look at all this gold. Jeez. Man, it's wild. It's so crazy that there's so much of it. Man, another city. Gotta give her credit. She's able to get quite a production in here. I just think it's too little too late. I mean, I just don't see how you come back. Another road. Okay. Come on, 3. Let's win this game. 11, 11 might do it too. Pretty close. Any of these good numbers wins it. Except that one. Except that one. Oh. All right. I'm just gonna hold. There's really no reason. I could have pulled for it. I'd rather just try to go for the assured win here. All right, so that should win it, assuming there's not another monopoly for sheep. Takes the ore, that's fine. The only way I don't win here is if she takes the road magically, which you never know. Could happen. Could happen. Oh, that's a mistake. It's a mistake. Extend the road. You got to extend. You've got to try to beat me there. Like, I understand maybe they're trying to get the 2 free roads, but I think that's a mistake. I think you just try to connect here as much as you can. Man, we're just not getting the rolls. Amazing. It's not going to matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So it ultimately doesn't matter in the end. We still get this. But took a little longer than I would have liked. But hey, there you go. Nice easy win. Nice easy win. Still hanging around 1300 here. It's kind of a sleepy one. Nice and quick. Didn't take too long. That was only 23 minutes. Very fast. I think we did the right thing. Yeah, I liked how he placed on this one. And again, ultimately that did wind up to be the right decision. A little unfortunate the green player didn't stick around. I think they were actually in a really good position. But ultimately those double 6s really did good for us. Able to move around, especially once we had them both citied up. Hard to beat on a board like this. And again, we made an interesting decision to go back into the board, which I do think is right when there's no one here. Just take all the resources, right? This is a crapshoot. Now, with that said, if we had gone in here, man, we would have had a bunch of cool stuff. But it's a crapshoot. Let's take all the things that we need, and it paid off for us in the end. So, hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.